Questions you want?
It's recording.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hey there. So, pray tell, how did sales go this week? What's so funny?
You have horrible delivery right now. I'm looking for a more natural, casual type thing, but whatever.
No.
That's okay. That's fine.
All right, let's start over.
No, I can answer that question.
So, oh my gosh, how did your sales go this week? Is that better?
That's
Really, in all seriousness.
in all seriousness, sales went fine.
Yeah.
They went well. I don't know. I had maybe a dozen sales or so this week.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, how many cards from the box actually sold? The box.
So.
Why don't you tell us what box it was first?
Because I didn't even remember. You know what? It was Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I know because I looked it up. But, like, it doesn't matter. So,
okay.
The short answer to the question is, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you exactly in a second. And the exact number is 1. I sold 1 of those cards. It was a $2 card. It was Spelunking.
Okay.
That I sold. I think it was. And is that from
That's a good card.
It's a great card. But, like, that's the only one that sold.
You sold it? You didn't give it to me?
No, I did not. You'd have to give me $2 for it.
Well, so now I would ask you, what was the total you made versus what you spent? But does that apply?
None of that matters because, and here's the thing that I think is important. When you're selling Magic cards, it doesn't matter. They're Magic cards. They're going to sell eventually. So it's about mindset. And so, like, right now, I don't care if a specific card sells from a specific box that I open, as long as I'm generating sales and it just keeps going. I wasn't always that way. When I was first cracking things open, it was a concern like, oh my gosh, is this going to sell? You hopefully get to a point where that doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, so regarding other sales this week, were there any surprising sales? Or was it just surprising you only sold 1 card out of that big box?
Well, so out of that big box, we had, 21 cards that were money cards that went in there. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised only 1 of them sold, but I'm not concerned about it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So no other surprising sales?
This other surprise, the big sale was I sold a $30 food chain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did any cards that you thought would sell, they did not sell?
Well, it goes back to opening the box and, putting new stuff in there, but it wasn't the latest set, so the biggest surprise was the response that I got to these videos. Maybe that's a question you have down the road or not.
People are watching them?
More importantly, people are commenting on them.
Do I need to work more on my deliveries?
No, that's fine. Yeah, people are commenting on them. I've got some great feedback. I've gotten some questions, and I've gotten to give some answers. And that is what makes this worthwhile.
Okay.
It's been a success so far as I'm concerned.
Okay. So, what's still sitting around unsold? These are terrible questions.
Well, everything.
Did you kind of cover? I mean, a whole box of Lost Caverns, I guess.
Yeah, but of that, what do we have? We had 20 cards or 40 cards that didn't sell, and those are still here. But it doesn't matter because I'm up to 3,000 cards for sale now, which isn't big. I need to get to 5,000 by the end of the month.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. So I'm not sure what your stage direction is.
Like charades.
Just say it out loud. What's
your monitor is like making your glasses white.
Oh.
Like, it's just terrible.
All right. Look into my eyes.
I'm flapping around and trying to... You don't understand my charades?
No.
I need a whiteboard up here so we could do, Pictionary, or I could just write.
These are supposed to be impromptu, besides the questions that we prepared.
Aside from this thing I'm trying to work from here. Okay, well... what was the most annoying card to list or ship?
None of the cards were annoying.
And what do you mean by annoying?
Yeah, okay, so annoying... This is new territory for me. This is new territory for me. Selling less than near mint cards. That's just it. it's hard for me because I don't want to send out anything less than perfect, which sounds lame, but I mean,
I know what's been annoying to you.
Okay, what's that?
Well, you were spending a lot of extra money cutting into your profits to get tracking and all of this and that, but you were actually advised to not do that with such low priced cards. So you're trying to get used to you're trying to get used to putting a postage stamp and just letting it go and hoping that it gets there.
Yeah.
I've watched you struggle.
I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't trust people.
You're not going to do
I'm gonna
Oh no, you're going back to the old way?
I'm gonna go back to the old way. Because I just feel better. I am so paranoid about people not getting their things that I feel like, I've got to make sure that my customer service is top notch.
Okay, so you would rather lose money and make sure your customers are happy.
I would rather that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I
must say you're in the minority, so maybe that's refreshing. It's sad for us, but it's refreshing.
You know what? Here's the thing, because if
maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Maybe we shouldn't. Well, no, because I feel like we brought it up now, and I've got to talk about it. Because if I have problems with somebody, I do my best to satisfy them, but I don't let people buy from me again. Then.
Yeah, well,
if I've had a problem, because there's
a lot. Unfortunately, I'm sad to say there's a lot of dishonest people out there, and sometimes tracking even shows like that the thing arrived and there's still. I mean, and you don't know what, because that could happen.
Sure, absolutely.
Maybe a family member picked up the mail and they didn't get their card.
Lost the shuffle, something like that.
So it's just.
But I can't afford. And this is what I'm talking about, mindset, where I'm trying to look at things and be more broad-minded about it. I'm not chasing pennies. I should be looking at dollars and stuff. So I would rather actually lose a little bit more and make sure that the stuff gets there. I know there's problems with people's addresses and stuff. People have given me the address in, you guys make sure that you put it in. If you're not a seller, if you're buying, make sure your address is correct with TCGPlayer. They're usually pretty good about that, and that's one of the reasons why, again, dyslexia, so I don't write the things out. I cut out and I cut and paste what you gave me. I mean, literally, with a pair of scissors, I will cut and paste with tape it on there. There's been problems with an address, somewhere in America
you've paid $3, $4, $6, whatever, to make sure something had tracking and was perfect, and off it went.
Yeah.
And 1 month later, here it came back to our doorstep. Yeah. And you contact the person, and they're like, "That's my address."
That's my address.
So there's some challenges.
Yeah, there are some challenges there, and so there you go.
Alrighty, that was annoying.
Annoying.
Okay, so this next question has to do with. I'm supposed to be asking you, what did you learn from doing this experiment?
You're not supposed to ask me anything. You're supposed to just pick whatever you think is interesting off there.
Well, the experiment of what, your Lost Caverns box?
So,
what's the experiment?
The experiment is, does one single box matter in the grand scheme of things? No.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So
that's what you learned.
That's what I learned. It doesn't matter.
Would you do it again?
Sure. I've got 2 more boxes over there, and I have a Doctor Who Commander Deck.
Yeah. All right. Well, what would you change next time? Nothing.
Nothing.
What would you do
I don't think I would do anything different. I'm narrowing down on this, and again, my way is not the only way, and it probably isn't the best way, but it's what worked for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my little sheet here in front of me would like to know, how did it feel watching the numbers come in? Did you have? I mean.
So I didn't
did
have.
Any numbers come in?
Yes. I sold as much.
So in general, not from Lost Caverns, from the whole week.
This month,
this whole week.
This one week, I had a horrible month last month. Sold $200 worth of stuff. Horrible. But I told you, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna focus on that.
No. Mindset.
I've sold $150 in this first week.
Okay.
So, and another thing that was pointed out to me by another seller, again interacting with me. Look at me doing all this gesturing. Anyhow, was the fact that we're in between sets now, right? I mean, we've got a band announcement coming up pretty
Right.
soon, whether that's going to be here. Standard is in shambles. Once things get straightened out, sales will increase.
All right.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster ride. It is not a rocket to the moon, let me tell you.
So advice for other small TCGPlayer sellers?
So here's my advice is engage with other sellers that are about the same size as you, maybe a little bit larger, where you want to be, where your goal or your target is. Find those people, engage with them. Also, consume content that is more than just magic.
So all of that is advice more to like keep somebody going, like to get
If you're starting out too, though, just
right.
Yeah, get in, just do it. That's the advice for a new person.
And what about what do you? Here's my own question. So when it is like hills and valleys, and like, oh my gosh, I'm doing so good. I was able to, buy groceries this month on what I'm making and pay for my gas and my phone bill. And then the next month you get nothing. It would make some people want to quit.
Okay, yeah. So here's my advice with regards to that.
Because that's lame.
Don't make this your living yet. You need to get well beyond the point that I am right now to rely on that kind of income. So the best thing you can do is reinvest in the business if you want to build something. Does that make sense? If you want to build something,
I think so.
Think of it that way. You're not just trying to sell.
And you made me think of that question when you said talk to other sellers and other content creators that focus on selling, and
right.
I think it's good to have a community supporting you so that when you have those, and also how nice is it when you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't sold anything in 2 weeks, and everyone else goes, either have we. It's like, okay, yes,
misery loves company. Is that what you're telling me?
So it's not just you're not screwing up, it's just the market at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. The
right.
support system is absolutely it's absolutely invaluable.
Okay. So we're shifting back to the box.
The box, okay.
So what's your final verdict on the box?
It was
even
worth
though
it.
I feel like we talked about that
already. We talked
already.
about everything, but no, we did. So it was a box I paid $100 for. I pulled nearly $150 worth of cards out of it. They're going to sell. I'm not worried about it. I'm on to the next box.
Okay.
And that's what you have to do. You're going to find that your mindset changes as you're starting out. When you're first selling your first 10 cards, your first 15 cards, you're going to be thinking one way about this. But as you achieve a new level, I'm not sure which is going to come first. Your new level is going to come first, or your mindset's going to change. But you're going to start finding different things that are important as each box is opened.
Okay.
Was that helpful at all? I don't know.
I think so. I have one last question.
What's that?
So all of these boxes you open that you're excited about, you put everything up, 1 or 2 cards sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like big whoopee. Okay, well, all those other cards, do they eventually sell?
Yes, absolutely. That's what I said at the beginning. We'll bring it full circle.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
we've come all the way around.
We've come
I
all
don't
the way
remember
around.
what we were talking about in the beginning. This was a mess.
They all the cards sell eventually. It's just a matter of time. And that's where I'm have to shifting my.
And TCGPlayer does not charge you to have.
No, it's not like some of the other places. That's a very good point.
I thought so.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah. Well, because there's places where I have sold, not necessarily trading cards, but where you pay a nickel every 3 months or 50 cents to just do a listing, and then it sits there forever. They don't charge you again. Other ones that charge you every so often. This is just, they don't charge you anything.
Well, yes. For the seller levels 1 through 4, you don't. They only charge you when you sell. So keep that in mind. And as far
as they take their cut. But I mean, just to have
pro sellers and stuff, you get a storefront, you get more. But again, it comes out of your sales. So if you have that many sales and stuff, it kind of pays for itself. It doesn't matter.
So you're a pro seller.
I'm a pro seller.
Are you paying them then for a storefront?
No. I mean, yes.
Because the way you said it was confusing.
Okay. I pay in fees. My fees are slightly higher.
There we go.
Than seller levels 1 through 4.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to get this.
We're going to get it. We're going to make it as simple as we can. And
so
if you have questions, ask me in the comments.
So back to what I was asking was whether I have 5 cards in there, 5,000 cards in there, 50,000 cards in there, they're not charging me until something sells.
Yes. That's
you have unlimited space, stuff your store full if you want, they're not charging you.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Yes, that's very good. And for me personally, it was worth it to become a pro seller just for the mass pricing tool.
So the mass pricing tool, the storefront, all of those tools that you are now able to use have increased your sales enough to where you feel like them taking that extra little percentage is actually worth it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking about my sales over the last couple of years, because I've been doing this maybe 3 years now. Not a full year to start with, but yeah, over the last 3, and my sales have gone up exponentially. Like I said before, if I didn't sell anything else for the rest of the year, I still doubled my sales from last year, and I would be happy with it. I would have other issues, but I would be happy with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was worth it for me.
Well, I ran out of questions like 10 minutes ago.
That's
but
plenty.
We
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's fine. So a huge thank you to anybody that's found any kind of value from this. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things. Most importantly, if you have information to share with me, I've gotten a couple of great, I can't even call it feedback. I've gotten insights from other people that have watched these videos and liked them. And man, that is just invaluable to have a community to surround yourself with. Can't tell you. So I greatly appreciate those people they're making comments. Yeah, so there you go.
Nice. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now. I
All
hope
right.
you people can put up with this impromptu style of mess.